So today we're gonna photograph my cat flying above my head. So let's get right into it. I'm just in my bedroom right now. Okay, Katie. Alright. Here is my setup. I have my camera here, and it's pointing to that chair that I'm gonna be sitting in, and the cat is gonna be flying above my head against this plain wall right here. And then for lighting, I am using just like a basic studio strobe, and then I also got a little bit of fill light on the other edge of the room. I'm just bouncing it off the ceiling. So yeah, that's the lighting and where the camera is placed and everything. So I'm gonna put this camera right here so you can see what is happening. One thing you want to keep in mind if you're gonna photograph your cat like jumping in midair is that we're gonna throw him up in the air, but you want to make sure that he hasn't been sleeping for a long period of time, because if he's sleeping, his legs are really tired and he's not going to be able to take the impact of the jump, and he's gonna land on my bed, so he's safe. I'm not like harming any animals or anything. So I'm using a remote for my camera, and what I'm gonna do is trigger the remote right when I throw him. So I just gotta get him here. Hold on a second. Alright, Kitty, you ready? Okay. Crap, I think I was too late on the strobe. Actually, I got it okay. So we got that picture done. And so now we need to take another separate photo of me just sitting in the chair underneath the cat. Oh, okay. I like the direct style. Okay, so let's check that out. Alright, here are the pictures we took. As you can see, I had to take multiple attempts because, for instance, in these two photos, the cat was out of the frame. I threw him up too high. And this one, I think his body was too close to my head, and it looked like he was in front of my head or something. So I didn't want that. But these photos I tried out and they work great. So you're going to start out dragging the cat photo. Or wait. Yeah, you're going to take the cat photo and drag it in Photoshop, and then you're going to take the person photo and just put it on top of that photo and push enter to get rid of that little selection. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go up here and grab the quick selection tool. You are going to zoom in a little bit so you can see what you're doing, and you're just going to select the body carefully, and that looks fine. And now you're going to want to click this add layer mask button. It's down at the very bottom in the corner. Click that, and there you go. Now, as you can see, my shadows, I didn't select my shadows when I was using this quick selection tool. So what I'm gonna do is click on the layer mask just to make sure it's selected, then grab my brush tool, and I'm gonna get a big, huge, fat, soft, white brush, and I'm just going to paint in my shadows that were missing before. Now as you can see here, these two shadows are conflicting, and if that happens, just, you know, erase one or something, because no one's going to know that those were conflicting in most circumstances. At least this one won't. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Now we're gonna click Layer Flatten Image, and that just combines those layers and brings it all together. Now to get this little, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little spot right here of dust that was on my camera lens. I'm just gonna grab my mixer brush tool and just get rid of that. Do that in a few places actually, because there's little specks like this thing, for instance. So little things here and there that are getting in the way, making it imperfect. And now as you can see, there's a little thing here, which I don't really want. So I'm going to grab my crop tool really quick and crop that out. Oh yeah, one other thing you can do is, if you want everything perfectly straight on direct, is you can grab your ruler tool and place one point right beneath your eye, and then drag it over to the other point underneath your eye, and then go up here and click straighten, and that will straighten the photo so you're perfectly direct, like at the camera looking directly. And you might want to do it a few times just in case something was weird. And you can grab your selection tool just to make a line so you can visually kind of see if everything's like perfect. So yeah, the eyes are perfect in this example, so we got that done. Now this is looking pretty sweet. What I am going to do is I'm going to go up to Filter, Alien Skin, and click Color Film. This is a Photoshop plugin where you get all these different presets of really old films, and it makes your pictures look like sort of like vintage. But I like this 600 faded. That's the one I really like. So I'm just gonna click that, click OK, and it's going to render that out. Now you can see here's the before and after. That's a lot of effects. That's an effect that a lot of people like. So now I'm just gonna go to Layer, Flatten Image, and as far as composition, I think I could crop it a little bit more. Let's see here. Let's go with this right there, I guess. Meh. I don't know, it's up to you. You could also do it square if you wanted to. That's you know, either way, there's so many different variations of the same thing. I'm just gonna leave it at that because I like that. So there you go. There's your flying cat picture. And remember, if you're throwing your cat, don't throw him over and over and over and over again. You know, give him some breaks because you know, they get worn out. And I wouldn't do this if your cat is really fat, and I also wouldn't do it if your cat is like 1 day old or something, because, you know, give your cat a break. So yeah, check out photoextremist.com. If you want to go to the blog on this video, I'll tell you all the equipment that I was using and all the exact stuff that I was using. So yeah, have fun. Take pictures of cats flying in midair.